more before I head on to bed tonight. Because I have to be back in the work tomorrow. Hopefully I can come back tomorrow night, stream a little bit longer than... or stream a little bit. Let's do this. Gotta cook dinner for the better half tonight.
Need a blade? I hope not. I don't have any to spare. I'm fresh out. Bit of an accident in the storeroom with a lantern, I'm afraid. Suddenly, no more kindle pitch. Check the dockyards. Laneem just offloaded a fresh supply. When you see her, warn her about the attack. She's such a fragile lizard. Don't want her going to pieces.
There for a second. Well. There you go. That's a little bit better.
Looking for rations. Keep going down the river, friend. Everything here is spoken for. Raiders? In Balfoyen? Take the kindle pitch. Warn the watch. You are sunblessed for telling me. Have you spoken with Urona at the fort already? Zuth, she's a crafty one. Very well. Consider the docks on alert. If you're going to light the fires, I can help you get there. Follow me, sun on my scales. We go now to a secret passage. It is really a storage tunnel, but today, it is a secret from the Covenant.
Oh great, I should have selected Dot Left in Corner.
Hurry, friend. Balfoyen is under attack. Thank Kyne you've returned. Everyone. They're all gone. My family is gone. They've gone to war. And they're outnumbered. I fear everyone we know will be dead before the day is out. Damn the Covenant. My family was happy. Well, maybe not happy, but they were content. The Covenant attacked in force when they saw the signal fires. Even now, they're marching on Fort Ziren. Darj took some of the villagers there, including my men. Hold up. Captain Rana learned of a second force headed to the Balfoyen docks. She's leading a group of warriors to repel that attack, but without aid. I'm afraid you must choose. I know it's a hard choice, but you must go to the fort or the docks. Lend your strength where you think it's needed most. I don't know. Maybe I can help you talk it out. What do you want to know? I want to think so, I really do. But the Bretons are known for their magic. If they could find a way through, I trust you. You've already saved us once. If you decide to go to Rana's aid, I know it will be the right call. Captain Rana knows her business, and she has capable people with her, including my daughter. But the docks have no walls, no defensive positions. I did. Trinhild is proud and...
The Covenant flooded the docks. We tried to surrender, but they didn't want prisoners. Many of us were gutted and thrown into the sea. A few. We scattered. Some barred themselves inside, but the daggers put everything to the torch. If it wasn't for that crazy dark elf, I'd be fattening fish. You can't look for her now. Fishermen from the docks are trapped in the windmill. Rescue them before they burn.
Sergeant Zane. You must help Zane. Hurry to the docks. Zane won't last long by herself.
daggers while the fishermen get away. I'm all right. Go find Trinhild and Rana. They're on the other side of the docks.
I fell fighting beside Captain Rana. She hid me here and ran onto the ship. She's after the Covenant commander. He's the one who burned Bleak Rock. Don't let her die alone. Fight well. Kill that bastard!
The commander of this vessel is the one who led the slaughter at Bleak Rock. This ship will be his grave. Below decks. Follow me. The Breton dies here. Are you ready? Good. Here he comes.
I understand I have you to thank for driving the Covenant from these docks. The Pact owes you a debt. It's like the sun on your scales, isn't it? We almost lost these docks. All these people would have died without your intervention. Thank you. Saving lives is never a small victory. Head to Davin's Watch and speak with Holgen. Make sure they've been warned about the Covenant.
Disgusts me. It's not fair.
wanted to see my body the way other people see it. Body dysmorphia is real, but my confidence went. I wanted to see my body.
Tell me a story that happened at work that still has you shook.
Okay, so I work at a trampoline park, and basically I'm on front desk, so obviously I'm checking for the hand wristband. Well, anyways, one Saturday night I was working front desk, and this lady comes up. She was like, "This is not my child, but I just want to let you guys know this 2-year-old child has been sitting here by himself for like 20 minutes that I've seen, but I feel like he's been here longer. So me and my teacher are watching, but like, can you guys try to get in contact with the parents?" So immediate red flag, obviously, like why the F is a 2-year-old like left at a trampoline park completely alone? That's not okay, obviously. So first we announce over, like we have a microphone, like a loudspeaker thing, and we announce over the loudspeaker, if you are missing your child, like please come to the front. Obviously the kid couldn't talk, he couldn't tell us his name, but we announced like, hey, if you're missing a kid, please come to the front.
Tell me a story that happened at work that still has you shook.
Stay focused. Don't talk about what you're gonna do. Just dream about what you're gonna do. Don't criticize somebody else for what they're not doing.
A little over a year ago, we decided we wanted to live debt-free. We sold our $150,000 home, purchased some land, and found a $5,000 2001 model single wide. We decided we were going to completely gut it and remodel it from top to bottom.
Have you come from Balfoyen? What news do you have?
The bathtubs,
Yes, soldier. Thank you.
kitchen,
We're giving the Covenant a good fight. Without your warning, Davin's Watch would be in their hands. Feels good to save a city, doesn't it? The Covenant is attacking Davin's Watch. The Devils bombarded the northern district. Now they're ashore preparing to attack. I need every able hand in the battle to come.
We were living with my mother and father-in-law, and we have 3 kids, so it was definitely a project that we didn't even know what we were
And you'll
getting
stand where you're needed. Right now, Grandmaster Tunvol Indurol's at a manor in the north of the city. He's got a smart plan, but he needs help.
clean. Clean.
Follow me or meet me there. Your choice. We need an edge in this fight.
I'm not even doing that mission like that. Doing everything else.
Back it down.
So tell me how my friend just called me and she was like, "Ryan, I have exciting news. I'm moving in with my boyfriend." Okay, girl. You don't know how to cook, and you hate cleaning. The only thing I've ever seen you cook was spaghetti, and you fucked it up. I don't even know how you fucked up spaghetti. She was like, "Ryan, I don't know what you're talking about." The fact that she said that, bitch! All you have to do is put the ramen in boiling water. That's what the seasoning it comes with. I really can't. She.
Sis, I'm about to show you a side hustle that many people don't even know about. And those that do are making tons of money every single month. Let's get it. People are making a whole lot of money creating handwriting books for kids and putting them on Amazon. For example, this book here, my first Learn to Write workbook, is $5. But it makes over $24,000 a month in sales. Okay? You can do this as well by going to Canva.com and
Lydia's free sign-up for a KDP account. That's Kindle Direct Publishing. And publish your book on Amazon. Cool thing about it is that this is passive income. So what we're talking about is like money you wake up from your nap before you sleep and notice that you don't make some sales. Since I'm about to try my side hustle that many people don't even know about.
Fame is fleeting,
I've been
but
to
a
the salon twice now, and $40 later, I asked for like icy blonde, and they just have not been able to do it, and my ends are wrecked. So today, I'm going to do it myself. Wish me luck. I feel like we're getting places. So it's lifting well. I'm just gonna wait for the top to set a little longer, and then we're gonna wash. Okay, so we're all washed, and now all we have to do is tone. So hopefully, I feel like it didn't lighten too much. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I don't know what I look like, but I just ruined my robe because I'm an idiot. I didn't want to be this bitch, but I think I'm gonna have to be part 2. Okay, so I've been to the salon
What you know about? What is the dumbest thing Amanda has ever done to you?
Okay, so this is why I will never work or anything else. Here's why I just started. My manager came up to me and told me that I need to go to the office. And I went, and there were all 4 managers and the security guard there. It got me really scared. So they told me that there was an incident where I let someone steal $3,000 from the register while I was working, and they weren't sure if I was in on it or if it was just an honest mistake. And so they were telling me that this was my first strike and that they're gonna investigate.
Hear now the lesson of the Divine
And
Body.
I'm like sitting there trying to remember when this happened, and I never rang out anything more than $200. I'm really trying to remember because they were telling me that I did this, but I don't remember. So they said that they had me on camera and they had all my information so they can pull up the evidence. So I checked them on it and I tell them, show me the footage. Then the security guard goes to get the security footage. Part 2 coming.
What is the dumbest thing Amanda has ever done to you?
Okay, so this is why I will never work a retail job ever. Here's why he said to not me. My manager came up to me and told me that I need to go to the office. I didn't think anybody would care, but here's part 2. So basically, while the security officer went to get the footage and the details of who was working that shift at what register, I was in the office with the 4 other managers, and they were lecturing me on like dishonesty and how I could get fired for this, and this is like a big offense, and like it could go to the police and blah 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 blah. And the more they're talking, the more I get scared. And they also gave me a lecture on basically how this happened, and it was because instead of the customer paying with a credit card, they told me they were going to pay with a credit card, then directed me and confused me to press the cash option on the register so they wouldn't have to pay. And they did this while checking out with gift cards that had a large amount of money. So I'm still sitting there trying to remember. Then the security officer walks back into the office with an iPad in his hand showing the details. And as he's watching the footage, he realizes that it wasn't me. I wasn't even working that day. What store do you guys think I was working? I didn't think anybody would care, but here's part 2. So basically, while the security officer went, and I went and... So my whole life, I've been brushing through my hair like this, and TikTok is making me realize that I think I actually have curly hair. So I'm gonna wash my hair with these, somewhere else. And then I'm only gonna brush my hair in the shower when I have the conditioner on. Okay, my hair is soaking wet, and I'm gonna put some of this in it. Okay, now I'm scrunching it and kind of drying it with a t-shirt
Make way,
instead
please.
of a towel.
Winnie and I are eager to be
Now
going.
I'm gonna try and plop it. It's only been like an hour, but it's giving me a headache, so I'm gonna take it out. So my whole life.
If you're on TikTok, you've probably seen all those videos of people going to stores buying those undeliverable Amazon packages for like $10 each. Well, I'm known for being a little over the top. I found an online auction place and I bought an entire skid of them. I bought 239 packages. Let's go get them. Why are you looking so aggressive, my dude? They gave us a COVID-friendly pager that's gonna vibrate.
Plague. Stay away if you value your life. A dozen people afflicted over the last week.
I see it!
has been tending to the ill in Annenway's barn. He's just the town alchemist, no formal healer training. You want to risk your life? Be my guest. Winnie and I are bound for Skywatch.
An extension cord! Amino, you love amino acids! Please come back more. If you're on TikTok, you probably...
People are always like, get over slavery. Okay, get over 9/11.
Let's just get some factoids out the way. Slavery went on for about 246 years, not 400. If you want to get technical, slavery only lasted in the United States.
Come on, Winnie. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
It's coming September, 20 years since 9/11. You seem young, so I'm guessing you were either too young to remember 9/11 or you were born yet. I was 14 when I watched people jump to their deaths saying towers collapse. 9/11 didn't just happen to the people who died, it happened to all of us. And using 9/11 as a joke is just...
My men are here to ensure order, madam. You approved Hendil's contract yourself.
We're losing her. Amor, bring me that salve. Wait. This is the loss of the salve, sir. I hope it's enough. We can get more later. Hurry. Yes, just like that. Apply the salve.
Please don't let me die.
She's alive. That's all that matters. Take her to quarantine.
DMing my best friend's girlfriend part 2. So she hits me with, I think I should just say something to you. I go, good or bad? She says, depends on who's asking. I go, tell me. She goes, you call me crazy, but I can't really tell if you're hitting on me or just playing around. I say, do you want it to be a joke? She goes, am I crazy for wanting to say no? I say, no. You're a grown woman. You can feel how you want to feel. Well,
Hear about the plague? It's really catching on.
And I say, I'm having a party before I leave for Nashville. You and Corey should come. She goes, God, no, I'm not asking for trouble, dude. Please don't make this a thing. I go, obviously I'm not looking for trouble either, but tell me you
Sorry,
want to
this
sneak out to the
is about my
bathroom
4th day without sleep. Are you feeling well? Can I help you?
Now I'm getting a little bad. Tell me you're not down. She goes, if you can guarantee you won't be weird and get us caught. I go, trust me. She says, what's the address? And I go, part 3 tomorrow. Damn it, my best friend.
On this episode of We Can't Make This Shit Up, or should I say
My son
I can't,
was its first
I can't.
victim, bless
So
his heart.
a week ago, right?
I'm not really
Me and this
a
kid
healer,
reconnect.
just
We
the
hooked up
town
one
alchemist.
fucking time, alright? Now
But
he
I
lives
couldn't
halfway
just
across
sit
the
by
country,
and
actually
watch
all the way
people
across the
suffer.
country in California. So he goes, let me fly you out. I go, okay, why the fuck not? Free flight,
Sallowweed
free
aloe.
trip, whatever. Like,
It seems
it's
to
lit,
hold back
you know?
the illness for a
So
time.
I end up
I apply it to
going
my
all the way to
patients as soon as
California
they
like
show
4 days
symptoms.
later after we start talking. Like he was
If
like,
their
let me fly you out
condition
right the fuck
worsens,
now.
though,
So
we put them
now
in
I'm out
quarantine.
here, and you know everything's cool, everything's cool. We're just like hanging out. Like we literally didn't even do anything yet. Finally, he's like, I have to go take care of business. Okay, great, go take care of business. So I literally fall
Actually,
asleep because I have
we
this crazy
just
like
ran
jet
out of
lag today.
A big
I fall
patch
asleep, I
grows
wake
just
up to these
outside
text
town.
messages. Now let
Will
me
you gather
tell you
some?
all what they are in part
Amor's
2.
already got the next batch of salve.
Oh my god.
Just need the
On
sap
this
to get
episode
back to
of
work.
We Can't Make This Shit Up, or should I say I can't, because I can't. So a week ago, right? Me and this kid reconnect. We hooked up one fucking time, alright?
Y'all, they updated the...
A lot of people have been
Salloweed's pretty potent stuff. Gathering it should be safe enough. As long as you don't eat it, you'll be
For those of
fine.
you that don't know, a co-defendant is somebody that you got in trouble with, you caught a charge with.
Fair
and this is
used to be
somebody
a
that
mining
also got
town.
charged with armed
The one-
robbery, same exact charge as me. So basically, long story short, her and I were like 2 peas in a pod before we got arrested. Like, you saw me, you saw her, and we were best of friends. And then we got arrested, and things definitely took a turn, which was a good thing. We were meant to be friends, but it kind of started happening in California. So the way that it works, it So the drama started when we were in county. We weren't even able to see each other or talk to each other, but you guys can send kites, which is where you slip notes, fold it up, give them to like a trustee, one of the inmates that can go back and forth, and they give it to them, etc., that type of thing. Let me tell you about a note she left me. So I do have my co-defendant story. So I think the biggest thing with this is that she thought she was going home. She didn't think she was going to prison. We'd already been there 6+ months, and she's about to get sentenced. I got sentenced 2 weeks after her. All of my other co-defendants are already in prison, so I knew in the back of my head, I'm going to prison. I need to accept that. But she, not at all. She was totally thinking she was completely innocent, and that she was going to be the only one out of all of us to go home. So she writes
me this letter, and a piece of paper in there has a whole list of things she wants my mom to go through all of our boxes, 15 plus boxes that my mom took time to pack in my apartment with, and pick out all of her stuff, give it to her mom so that she has it in time for her to get out. That's how confident she was that she was getting out all of her clothes, her glasses, etc., etc., etc. So number one, it pissed me off because you want my mom to do that. She didn't offer for her family to come home. And number two, why do you think that you're going home and all of us are going to go to prison? She did in fact get sentenced to prison. 2 weeks later, I go to court, I get sentenced to prison. We are all
you're back.
sentenced to prison and in prison.
Good.
I get there and we're in the
Sorry,
same dorm.
just trying to stay on my feet.
Co-defendant story. So I think the biggest thing with this is that she thought she was. Alright, so part 3 of my co-defendant story. I left off in the last video telling you guys that we ended up in the same dorm in prison together.
Wonderful.
So after she
I'll
got
have
sentenced,
Amor
she
make
went
up
to
another
prison.
batch
I
of
got
aloe
sentenced.
straight
It took
away.
a month for me to get
I
transferred
hope it
after
wasn't any trouble
everything
for
was
you.
said and done. So I get there, I get to the dorm, and I had no idea she was going to be in there.
Oh.
They sit me down at the tables
They
on the
did?
other side of the dorm are the bunks.
That's
so I guess she was on her bunk
unfortunate.
the whole time. I'm sitting there,
Very
and other girls are like, "Oh, where are you from? They want to see all your stuff." So they're looking at my pictures, and they were like, "Oh, that's so and so. She's over there." Da da da. And I was like, "No way." So, anyways, we ended up.
I'm
seeing each
sorry,
other,
my
and
mind
mom
is
happened to be
drifting.
right by her, so
Very
we weren't
tired.
fighting or anything, no. And
Some
keep in
of the
mind,
local
you're in
farm
prison,
workers
you're
must have been touched by the plague.
and
I'll send Amor and some of the
so
mercenaries to treat them.
in the beginning,
Thank you
drama
for telling me.
died down. It was like nothing happened, right? And she had written me a note already and everything, so I read it, and she's telling me about how things have been so far, da 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 da. Keep in mind, I did
Yes,
the boot camp
actually.
program, so I ended up getting accepted.
If
and
you
she was
could
like, "Oh,
pass
I wanna
out
do
the
it."
aloe
So
to
I
some
told
of the
her,
villagers,
and then-
I'll be
Okay,
able
so
to
part
send
3 of my
Amor
co-defendant
to
story.
treat
I left
those
off in the last video
farmhands
telling you
straight
guys that we
away.
ended up in the same dorm in prison together. So
New
after she got
patients
sentenced, she went to
popping up
prison. I got sentenced. It took
every
about a month
day.
for me to get transferred after every going home. She didn't think she was going to prison. A story in regards to the one female. Hey guys, I'm new to TikTok.
Let's
but
see,
this day was
have
just
my
too
list here.
terrible not to
Nelulin,
share.
who should be out fixing the
So,
sheds about now.
I'm new to the dating
Yarrow,
game,
no doubt
and I'm
hiding in his
swiping,
home.
swiping,
And
nothing is really
Arnhenway.
catching my eye. I'm like,
She
maybe
owns
this
this
is not for
farm, probably just outside the
Finally,
barn
a guy
here.
pops up, and I'm
Those
like,
are
okay,
the next
he owns his own business. He has
victims
2
on the
twin
list.
boys. Like, he seems like he has his stuff
I'll
together.
make the new batch
Let's
right
try
away,
it
sir.
out. So we match, and we start talking. We're talking about pretty
Make
intense
this
things.
batch extra
And
potent, Amor.
he asked me,
It's ready,
"Hey,
sir.
when are you free? I'd
I
love
put
to take
an
you
extra
out."
dose in.
So I'm
Here
like,
you
"Hey,
go.
I'm free Friday, actually." So he's like, "Cool, let's plan for Friday." So Friday rolls around, and it's 5 p.m., and I still haven't heard from him. So I reach out and say, "Hey, should I still keep my night open tonight?" And he's like, "Yes, I want to see you." I'm like, "Okay, so what are our plans, or where are we going?" And he starts getting really kind of sketchy and weird at this point. And hang on, we're gonna need a part 2. Hey guys, I'm new to TikTok, but this day was just too...
Hey everyone, it's nail day! So my first client is Celeste, and as usual, we're gonna prep the natural nails first. Now, she always gets her nails pretty short and simple, so we did this really pretty lilac color, and it came out so cute. My second client, her name is Kayla, and with her, I always use the football and the round bit just to clean up a little extra on her nail plate. And these were the tips that I used. They're the XXL C-curve tips.
Hey
The color
there.
that I used was a really pretty translucent pink, and this is my application only. I also added some pink Frenchies and
That's
some
it?
Swarovskis, and they came out so
Stars.
amazing.
I suppose it was only a
Her
matter
name
of
is
time.
Leslie, and she
It is
wanted
my
a
barn, after
freestyle,
all.
but with browns and neutral colors. So I did some flower nail art on her ring finger and her middle finger, and they came out so cute. These were my favorite from today. My last client, her name is Monique, and she actually...
Those people came together to try to end me. And sweetheart, before I get off this Insta, let me say this, it'll never fucking happen. Those people came together.
Thank you. Here I thought my biggest problem was keeping the farm. Now I'm worried about catching the plague. The stars move, I suppose.
To try to end me. And sweetheart,
you doing in my home? Don't you know who I am?
Ugly motherfucker.
It's about time. My family helped to found this Stars Forsaken town. You'd think I'd be one of the first to get treated. You've done what you came to do. Get out and don't dawdle. Bad enough I have to deal with these dirt farmers. Now I'm dealing with their diseases too?
Exciting ass booty bitch.
Sorry, help you? I've got a lot of work to do around here. Sav? What? Does that mean I've got the plague? Stars above. Mother won't be able to bear this.
I don't want to hear it. I'm not going out. I'm staying.
Hendil's done so much for this town, all I can do is trust him. Wish this wasn't happening to me, though. My mother, Velatos. She's at her home nearby, waiting for word about my brother. He's down in the cave, waiting for Hendil to come up with a cure. It'll be all right. Thank you. I suppose I should be grateful I have the salve. Hendil's son succumbed so quickly. Stars damn this plague. My brother, Ewalian, was one of the first to fall to the plague. Hendil was so kind, talking to Mother, explaining things. Ewell's been in quarantine for days now with no word. She's beside herself. Now, with me having to take the salve, damn it. Bring the reserves and seal the exits. Everything's going to be fine. We're just very worried about the poor victims in the mine. Does everyone have their salve? In some cases, I'm taking a preventative stance. Hopefully that will stop the spread of the disease. The gods thank you, as do I.
Over here, quickly.
There's just something not right about this. Everyone in town is so grateful to Hendil, but I don't trust him, or that little toad Amur. My youngest son's been down there for a week. Why? No, I don't. I think he's hiding something. Those mercenaries? They guard his house night and day. Please, I know you have no reason to trust me, but at least look. It's my son. I'll meet you at my home when you're done. I live just behind Hendil. And I know you must think I'm mad, but I can feel it. This is all wrong. I know. I can't explain it, but the last few days it seems like people don't become sick until after Hendil gives them the salve. Or perhaps I'm just reading too much into this. Either way. They took him. They took Nelulin. Now both of my boys are locked away. What's he hiding? I'm not sure I understand all of this, but I was right. This plague, or whatever you want to call it, is all his fault. No idea. But it's clear. Whatever's going on has to be stopped. Please. I know you barely know me, but my sons are all I have. I don't know if I could go on, if they were to... Yes, and to do that you'll need to get past the mercenaries. The unsmiling thugs at the door won't give me the time of day. Maybe one of the others could be convinced to help you? Or maybe a disguise? I don't know.
Quite the busybody about town, aren't you? It depends on what you want to know. I'll tell you. You mentioned quarantine. To say the truth, my coin purse isn't feeling all that well. That it is. Your best bet is to grab one of our uniforms from the cabinet in the bunkhouse. Anyone up there sure to be sacked out, won't notice a thing. Just don't tell them I sent you.
I must finish this.
Hurry! Amor! We've got to get back before someone notices we're gone. Someone's here. Leave him. Where am I? What happened? The quarantine? But everyone's sick down here. Am I going to die? So tired. You have to find Hendil. I don't want to die. Son, let me in! Take that back. Don't hurt him. Please go away. I'm just trying to protect my son. Tancano, my son. He's sick. I've been trying to hide it, but everything's gone wrong. My son. He feeds off of them. Then he bends them to his will. They become his thralls. I've been bringing people down here since he first got sick. Once I find the cure, I can set everything right. I just want my son back, not this monster. Please don't hurt him. I can still make...
The new blood smells fresh. Please, Father, let them in. Fresh blood, and my next thrall.
Why did the gods curse him? Oh, my son. I can't believe it. After everything I did to protect him. I don't know. They were under Tancano, the monster's control. I don't know what'll happen now that he's gone. All we can do is hope. I understand. I don't deserve freedom. Report me to Natanwi. She can take me in. I can't face all those families. Can I wait here? I won't run. I'll... Tie me up. I'll wait for her to come for me.
Please, my sons, what's happened? What? He's a monster. Who could do such a thing? Will you thank the stars? Wait, What about Ewellian? He's been in there so long. No. My boy. My Ewell. Hendil. Where is he? Where is that bottle sniffer? Stop. Just walk away. I appreciate what you tried to do, but just walk away now. That's right. I'll collect Ned Llewellyn on the way out. I think maybe we'll retire to the countryside. That sounds nice. Goodbye.
Here that I like to do. What missions I like. Somerset. My top 2 out of 3 DLCs. My favorite. Conquer City number 1, Somerset number 2, and Morrowind number 3. I can't wait till Oblivion comes out next month. Oh, the picture begins again next month. Begins again.
Which one could he You there. You're new to Elenthiel, aren't you? You certainly look like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My brother is about to make a terrible mistake and join an appalling organization. Worse, an acting troupe. The House of Reveries may be famous across Somerset, but my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation. For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just irresponsible. I fear he's already signed up, and that's why I require you as an ally. I'll need you to infiltrate the acting troupe. Laredale, my brother, knows my face, but he does not know yours. You must find him for me so I can talk him out of this. Auriel himself would smile on your kindness. Now, we haven't a moment to waste. The House of Reveries is hosting auditions this very moment. You must present yourself to Alchemy, the audition master, and impress her with your performance. Well, they don't take just anyone. Only the most talented performers even get an audition, but don't worry. I've already devised a solution. I've enchanted a set of knives that will allow you to juggle with perfect rhythm. They would impress anyone. Oh, it's quite simple, really. Toss one in the air and relax your mind. Your hands will do the rest. I've used them a number of times and never cut myself, and I'm about as coordinated as a drunken mud crab. I'm certain you'll impress a sponsor.
I love this mission in Somerset. It's one of my favorites.
You can do this, Ajala. You can.
Well, I think that's quite enough.
My stomach.
Next. Well done. Come, talk. No more auditions for today.
Oh, curses!
Of all the rotten luck.
Rotten luck.
My, you certainly do have a talent for juggling. One might almost say your hands work like magic. Tell me, why do you wish to join the House of Reveries? A wonderful answer, but it's not very creative, is it? I'd work on that. You'll want something more dramatic if you wish to impress the Grand Maestro. Still, I'd be happy to sponsor you for house membership, if you complete my challenge, of course. When we join the troupe, we abandon our old selves and take an identity reflected in our masks. What unique item suits you, I wonder? A griffin feather? Yes, that would be lovely. Go collect a feather and meet me in front of the Manor of Masks.
Oh, come on, Griffin. Come here. Bad Griffin. Bad. Bad Griffin. Bad Griffin. Thank you. Bad Griffin. Naughty Griffin. Dashard.
Enough, Silery. These mysterious deaths are our business to solve, not yours.
You've returned intact. How wonderful. I was worried the griffin might have been a bit too much, but I see you're not one to be easily deterred. Good. Tell me, how did you acquire your most lovely feather? How exciting! That's a story worth repeating, I'd say. Dress it up a bit, add a talking frog or two, and you've got yourself a classic tale of subterfuge and adventure. And with this lovely feather, your mask is complete. Now's the time to don your mask and play the game of boasts. Talk with the other three hopefuls, perform together, and then ask each other one question. Your answers must be tales that can wow the crowd, a chance to bond and perfect your act. You'll find the other potentials inside our quarters, the Manor of Masks. We have a talented crop this week, but I'm certain you'll fit right in. Don't forget to wear your mask. We can't force you, of course, but why not get used to it?
I heard your audition was a success. Of course, I knew my daggers would impress. Now, you need to mingle with the other potentials and figure out which one is Laredell. No easy task, given this troop's traditions. As twins, we share a striking resemblance, but all hopefuls wear a mask. Still, I have a suggestion. We were attacked by a griffin when we were little. Laredell pushed me aside to save me and took a wound to his chest. He still has the scar. None come to mind. Say, why don't you take my journal? I've kept numerous notes on my interactions with Laredell, leading up to when he decided to leave for Relanthiel. Perhaps something in there will offer the clues you seek.
No mask? Really? Or is that just amazingly lifelike? No matter. To each his own. You're here to play the game of boasts, aren't you? First, we must perform together. Alchemy didn't explain it. Well, I'm happy to share. First, we must perform as a team so we can learn each other's strengths and weaknesses. Should we both be lucky enough to join the troupe, we'll already know how to put on a performance. Well, let's start simple, shall we? I'll do what I do, and you'll do what you do. Join me and we'll see what we can do together. After that, that was impressive. You've got quite the talent for juggling. Never could I do that myself. Tried it once and nearly sliced off a finger. Now to the questions. I'll start. Tell me, my deft-fingered friend, where did you grow up? Hide and seek in Cold Harbor, eh? That sounds terrifying. But I love the idea of Molag Bal having a nephew. Maybe he's not so bad. Just consumes the occasional tortured soul between fishing trips. All right, your turn. Oh, yes! All 6 of them! I grew up with a pack of wolves, you see. Lost my parents to a griffin attack when I was 2. But Mama took me in and taught me to hunt and fetch sticks. We still get together and hunt deer every other week. Hold on! That's 2 questions, isn't it? You only get 1. But here's a truth to match my boast. The House of Reveries is amazing! Performing every day, learning new tricks. Why, I used to have to sneak away every time I wanted to practice.
Well, hello there. Good to see another hopeful join us. Would you like to help me with my performance? I always get a bit drunk before a performance. Helps loosen up the muscles. Oh, you know, swallowing a sword isn't as easy as it looks. There's always the danger it might cut you. A good brew helps my performance and helps me relax. I don't need a juggler. I need an announcer. Someone to sell my act. One thing about swallowing a sword, you can't talk when you do it, which means no one knows how amazing I am. So how about it? Build me up during my act. Just stand at that podium like we're up on stage. Then use your best announcer voice and talk me up to the crowd. Tell them there's no one half so clever as clever, and that they've never seen anyone like me. You've got a great voice. I almost worry you might have oversold me. Now, to the game. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but you're a fine-looking one, aren't you? Got someone special waiting at home? Oh, Meridia. She's always been my favorite, let me tell you. Make sure to tell her I told you that, eh? Put me on her good side for once. Now then, what's your question? What would you like to know about Clever? Do I? What? Well, that's just rude, isn't it? What, I'm not enough of a mer for you? I'll have you know I'm more than enough for anyone. I'm teasing, silly. I know what you meant, but no, I have no siblings. The troop shall be my family. Very much so. Why, the first day I was here, Loxon gave me one of her very own dresses. Said it was a shame I didn't have anything decent to wear. I near cried. It was so beautiful. Everyone here is just so kind. Same to you. Gorgeous. Oh, I just can't wait until we're all accepted. I heard the ceremony afterward is spectacular. Lots of food, lots of drink. You get to try on all sorts of perfumes and fine clothes. Oh, what an amazing night it shall be.
Where is your mask, Hopeful? If you wish to join the House of Reveries, you must first respect it. You have come to play the game of boasts, no doubt. Very well, we will perform together. Even the most captivating of dances cannot entice an audience without the rhythm of a drum. The soothing sound of drum beats is primal, a reminder of our deepest selves. Yet I cannot drum and dance at the same time, so why not collaborate? Take this drum. 3 rhythm sections lie before you. Fast, medium, and slow. I will move through the dances, I know, and you will... Let's begin! No, that won't do. Let us begin again. Observe my movements and match my speed. Let's begin! No, that won't do. Let us begin again. Observe my movements and match my speed. Let's begin! And we transition. And again. Keep time. Our performance aligns. Your rhythm could use refinement, but I salute your determination. May the best performer join the House of Reveries and become a great name. And now to my question. Who trained you? Dragon priests! I will admit that's a good story. You've a honeyed tongue and a claim to training that will impress the average rube. All right, fair's fair. You may ask me one question in return. What do you wish to know? Aye, 2 siblings, though only one is a sister. Joan and Jode are my twins, and on the nights when the shadow covers the moon, we dance together in the sky above. The thunder you hear on a stormy night, that's us, dancing across the clouds. You think so? I've been practicing my acting skills as well, you know. One never knows what performance he'll have to do next. These days are a far cry from what I was doing. I still have burns from failed fire spells, you know. I'd rather not speak of it. The stage is where I belong, and where I finally am. My past is in the past, and there it shall remain. Thank you for performing with me. Should we both be accepted, I'm glad to know I'll be in fine company.
I know who you seek, Hopeful, but you will not find fair Renaid here. She has departed for the moment, which means we can speak freely of your quest to find her brother Laredel. You wish to stop him from joining the House of Reveries. I'm well aware of what she believes. I wonder, though, if either of you have ever considered what Laredel wants. Do you truly wish to force Laredel onto a path he does not wish to walk? Do you believe that best serves the Sapiarchs? Well, then I'm confused. If you believe this, why help her track down her brother? Laredel has made his wishes clear, why not respect them? I know Renaid loves her brother and believes she knows what is best, but his course is not hers to guide. Only if he wishes to speak to her. Right now he does not. Yet I'll admit to a moment of professional curiosity. Interesting. You know, of course, I cannot divulge the name of any member of the House of Reveries, hopeful or no. To reveal their identity is grounds for expulsion. Laredel chose his own path. You must ask Renaid to abandon her search. Then tell her this truth, as it was told to me. Laredel has always envied her talent with magic. That envy is why he left, and why he wishes never to see her again. The truth is harsh, but it is my hope it will free Renaid to follow her dreams. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Grand Maestro is gathering our hopefuls in the amphitheater for their final audition. I would prefer you not attend. We have played our game, but there is no place here for a juggler using magic daggers.
Oh, hello. Sorry for wandering away. I've been so worried about finding my brother, I thought I'd take a moment to just breathe. I always find the sea so calming. How goes your search? Were you able to discover which of the hopefuls is Laredel? Oh, drat. I was hoping she wouldn't discover you. She's a mage, you know. We recognize our own, and magic comes off her in waves powerful enough that even a blind novice would notice. Well, what did she say? But that's ridiculous! Laredel and I, we've always been together. The only time we were apart were the 3 minutes between when I was born and he was. No, that's ludicrous. Laredel never envied me. He was better than me. Alchemy is lying to you. Absolutely not. Can you imagine one of the top mages of our generation doing parlor tricks for wine-gobbling nobles? It would be a crime against Somerset. No, we must bring him to his senses. Tell me, what name has he taken here? I see. Perhaps I asked too much of you, involving you in an affair that I should have handled myself. No matter. We shall solve this at the final audition. Once I reveal Laredel with magic, he'll have to leave with me. This is bigger than desires, and joining the Sapiarchs isn't just my dream. It was once Laredel's too. We both longed to study magic with the best in Somerset, and he's just forgotten. As his sister, as one who loves him, I must remind him. Yes, once his identity is revealed to all, the House of Reveries cannot allow him to join. That is their requirement, is it not? To keep their identity secret? Once the spell they've cast on him is broken, I'm certain Laredel will leave with me.
I seem to recall asking you not to come. I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to take the stage. I'll publicly withdraw my sponsorship if I have to. However, is everything with Renaid all right? Did you come here to tell me something? She what? Why, that stubborn, unrelenting... Oh, no. We can't console, and I can't allow my hopefuls to be unmasked. It would ruin them. Please, take the stage. I know some magic. I can use it to redirect Renaid's spell to unmask you and only you.
May the audition begin.
Woohoo!
Mage! You dare unmask our hopefuls? Simply unforgivable. You are henceforth banished from Relenthiel. Return and your freedom shall be forfeit.
You! How could you? You betrayed me!
Leave our sacred stage at once, before I have you wrapped in chains!
Has she left? Has Renaid departed for Lilandro? Did I do the right thing? Was it right to lie to her about who I was? What if she never forgives me? I suppose there's no denying that now. Though I'd ask you, please, don't share it with the others. When I joined the House of Reveries over a year ago, I gave up being Laredell. I am alchemy, but my sister, well, she had other plans for me. We're twins. We've always been together. But while she loves studying and solitude, I hate it. I love crowds and people and noise. To join the stuffy Sapiarchs, there's no greater punishment. Yet Renaid craves it. How could I take her dream away? She needs us together. If I refuse to join the Sapiarchs and tell her I want to stay here, she'll give up her dream. She'll sacrifice her happiness for mine and be miserable. I can't do that to her. I'm lost. What should I do? Should I tell her? Will she? I'm terrified she won't, but you're right. Allowing her to think I envy her magic, that I don't want to be with her, that's far worse. Please keep her from leaving. I'll join you after I collect myself.
Come to gloat over my misfortune? Or does alchemy simply want to make sure I leave town? No matter. Neither of you need worry about me any longer. My brother wants nothing to do with me, and I'll respect that. I depart for Lilandril today. Why now, after everything? Fine. I'll listen, if only to give her a piece of my mind for keeping my brother from me. If Laredale is truly set upon joining the House of Reveries, he should have told me instead of running away. I deserve a goodbye. I don't understand any of this, but I do know you involved yourself in a matter that you had no need to. And I suppose you were trying to help. That deserves some recompense. Take this for your efforts. I won't trouble you again. Renaid, wait! We must speak. If you wish to speak on Laredale's behalf, speak. I have no time for games.
I must apologize, Renaid. I wasn't honest with you. Laredale never envied your ability with magic. He feared you wouldn't join the Sapiarchs if he insisted on remaining here.
How can I believe a word you say? If Laredale truly believed that, he would speak to me himself.
I am speaking with you, Rinny.
Laredale? But how?
I've been a member for over a year now, and I should never have lied to you. I feared... Well, what I feared doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to tell you the truth, all of it.
You had best do so at once, little brother. Little sister? If this is truly what you wanted, why not just tell me? All I want is for you to be happy.
Then perhaps we can both be happy now, even if we must be apart.
But first, let us sit by the sea. I feel like there's much for us to talk about.
I must talk with my sister, but feel free to visit me in the Manor of Masks. I'd love to have a chat any time.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the 9. I will talk to you guys later.